Obviously tough loss tonight. I thought the crowd, starting with the fans, man, the environment out there was electric, and it was fun to be out there. Wish we could have came up with the win for the fans, for the guys, in the locker room. Defense did a great job again, giving the offense a chance. We got to take care of the football. We said it last week, and we'll say it again this week. And we didn't make enough plays to win. We had a chance at the end. Again, the ball in our hands with a chance to get a first down. To really seal the deal at the end of the game, despite everything that happened throughout the game. It's a tough one. Give it up to the Bears for making enough plays to win the ball game in the end. And obviously bye week where guys can get rested, rejuvenated, and we'll be back. We'll look at the film. I'll be better, and especially in the situations and making sure that we're not playing in defense on short fields and we're taking care of the ball on offense because it starts with me. And we'll hit the ground running when we get back from the bye. Open it up for questions.
Josh, what do you feel like Chicago's defense did to keep you guys kind of on a rhythm throughout the night?
Yeah, I thought early in the game their offense did a good job converting on third downs, keeping us off the field. I think we had 3 plays in the first quarter, and our first sustained drive was halfway through the second quarter. So we weren't able to get in a rhythm early like we like to do. And then from there, man, it was like we had opportunities. We didn't execute. They did a good job at some catch points and getting the ball in the air and taking advantage of some of those ops. And so for us, man, it's be clean, catch and throw. Despite whatever's going on the other side of the ball, we can get the ball in offense, man. Go out and execute, do what we can do. And we do that. Like, we'll score more than 10 points, especially with our defense playing the way that we do. And we'll be good to go and put ourselves in better positions to win in the end of the game.
Obviously, every play is different, but how do you kind of absorb the totality of 4 interceptions?
Yeah, I don't, it's frustrating. Like, I see it because I know, as we talked about throughout the week, we talked about coming off last week on the road to Denver, that turnovers, really control the game. And so it starts with me and taking care of the football with my decision-making. No matter what happens on the other end, it's, giving the receiver a good ball and getting the ball to where it needs to go based on the coverage. So I acknowledge it, man. I'm frustrated with myself because it starts with me, as I said, and I'll be better from it. I'll learn from every single one of them tonight, and we'll use it to build momentum into the next opportunity.
Josh, how did you try to separate ball placement versus out of rhythm / timing?
Yeah, based on the coverages that the defense is giving me, it's a fine line between, that's a good window to fit it in, and or it's not. The first one, I got deked out by the corner. He did a good job coming up on the underneath and then falling under. And then the other ones, I just can't put the ball in jeopardy. I know one's a 4th down, so we're trying to convert by any means necessary. So, yeah, there's a fine line, but at the end of the day, man, when the ball's in my hand and guys are open, man, I'm going to keep shooting, keep throwing the ball to where it needs to go, and we'll clean up everything else from there.
What did they try to do to take away your mobility being a factor in the game tonight?
Yeah, they did a good job with their rush lanes, being disciplined, keeping me in the pocket. Now, as we said, there still were opportunities to throw the ball to the right place, make plays down the field, and I didn't execute. We didn't execute as an offense. So that was that, but it will be cleaned up, and we'll use each one of the opportunities, man, as a learning opportunity, as a building block, so that when we come back after the bye, man, we're clicking on all cylinders.
Josh, do you think the first couple of starts that you had maybe masked just the complexity of being on rhythm and in time in this offense?
I'm learning each week. I think I was able to come out and play clean, efficient football, and that's the expectation I set on myself. That's the expectation I have on myself tonight. As you guys hopefully have seen, I don't make excuses based on my situation of just being here a month, man, because I had the opportunity to get the reps in practice. So, I hold myself to a higher standard, and no matter what happened on the other end tonight, man, I know I can play better football. And so I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not running from it. So I'm excited for the next opportunity to show that.
That's where are you at with your grasp of the offense as a whole?
Yeah, it's growing leaps and bounds each and every opportunity. I know, obviously, when you look at the stats from tonight, it might not show that, but the efficiency getting out of the huddle, not being up against the play clock throughout the night, being able to be in the right place throughout the night. I think that showed with the opportunities that we had to make those plays. We didn't make the plays, but being able to give ourselves a chance, by not being up against the clock, being in the right play, and then having a chance to execute is huge, especially in this offense as we look to maximize matchups. So, it's grown leaps and bounds. I know it's an off week. I'll take some time to recharge, but, bulk of my time this week will be to continue to pour into the playbook, man, get it down as much as I can so that when game days come, I'm able to just go out and play clean, efficient football.
Josh, do you worry that turnovers could impact whether you get that next opportunity?
Honestly, I think that's a coaching decision, but no, I don't. I just focus on myself, focus on how I can help this team win, focus on how I can be a better teammate, a better quarterback, man, and focus on how I can make sure the offense is in the right play based on the scenario to go out and execute and play at a high level. Awesome. Appreciate y'all.